Yo, what's up guys? This is the 4th Gen Gamer here, bringing you guys another video, and today we are going to be trying out a new format. It is Pokemon Buy or Sell. I went on Twitter and I asked you all for your hottest takes and your boldest predictions related to Pokemon. I'm going to judge your opinions and your thoughts. I'm either going to buy your take or sell your take. Big shout out to Giraffe Neck Mark, who pioneered this format with baseball. So if you like sports, you like baseball, go check out Mark. He did this format and I thought it would be perfect for Pokemon because Pokemon fans have a lot of opinions. But you know, it's not a hot take. The usefulness of today's sponsor, HelloFresh. With HelloFresh, you get fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. HelloFresh is cheaper than grocery shopping and 25% cheaper than takeout. Skip the grocery store and take control of your time and budget with yummy recipes delivered right to your door. My roommate and fellow content creator Galactic Elliot just made their onion-crusted chicken, and it was delicious. To try HelloFresh, just click the link below for a special limited time discount plus free shipping, and try HelloFresh today. So let's dive into this. Our first hot take of the day comes from YuliJulie, who says, Overworld shinies suck. I said what I said. Ooh, that's a hot take, I think. I think that's a hot take. I'm going to actually buy that take. What? I agree. Overworld shinies, I'm not a big fan. You know, I feel like you have the rarity and the scarcity of shinies. They're just not as rare as they used to be, and I think there's something special to that. Maybe not as rare as like a full odd shiny, but you know, you have shinies just everywhere these days, and I feel like overworld shinies are a big part of that. I think the other problem with overworld shinies is that especially in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, the method for getting a shiny was just standing around after you get a catch combo. And I like horde hunting and the methods where you kind of have to do things more actively. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section for all of these hot takes. Remember, we're just doing this for fun. There's no reason to get heated up. I'm a passionate person, but we're all just here having fun. And I would love for you guys to be a part of the conversation. But be nice. Don't be jerks or anything, okay? All right, next from @MikeNerdlaw, who says, let's go end Sword and Shield over Arceus. Wow, that is a really hot take. You know, in terms of personal preference, it's really close. But if I try and view it from more of an objective standpoint, not just from my own personal preferences, I am selling this take. Sell. Let's Go has some elements that are better than Arceus, maybe aesthetically. I think there's no world where Sword and Shield is better than Arceus. I think the speedrun for myself is more interesting for the other two games, but I mean, that's not what makes a game good. Yeah, I sell that take. Arceus is just so good in so many ways. Like, the single player experience sucks once you beat the game. It's hard to replay, but gosh, Arceus just does so many things that are innovative and cool. And yeah, I'm gonna have to sell that take personally. Next up from @AtOni Sensei, who says, Generation 2 gets so much unneeded hate. We get it. It was basically a DLC for Kanto. The remakes did the generation justice, and there's a handful of great Pokemon from Gen 2. You know, this is back-to-back takes that I think I have to sell. Gen 2, I guess if we're specifically talking about Johto, I love Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I'm the 4th Gen gamer, but you know, Gen 2 just has a glaring level curve problem, and that's hard to overlook. Like, the level curve of a Pokemon game is such a core fundamental part of the game, and I feel like that combined with how many good Pokemon are in the game that you can't get like Slugma and Macargo. I mean, those aren't crazy good Pokemon. You know, why do so many Johto gym leaders just have Kanto Pokemon? I don't know. All that to be said that, you know, I love Gen 2, but I don't think it's unneeded hate. I would say it's probably warranted. All right, next up we have, who is this person? @Galactic Elliot, that's a weird username, who says, the 3DS era of Pokemon was actually incredible and debatably had the most content out of any Pokemon game, despite, shocker, never having the battle frontier. Okay, I am going to have to give this sort of like a buy-sell. I sell that it had the most content, but I buy that it was actually incredible. So I'm gonna buy the first part, but I'm gonna sell the second part. You know, I gotta give a lot of credit to some of the older Pokemon games, particularly the DS era, Gen 4 and 5, that had a lot of content. You know, 3DS I would not say is content weak as much as the DS era is just so content strong. There's so much to do. All right, what do we have now? RazerMiddleYT, who says, every bug, glitch, or graphical problem in recent Pokemon games adds to the charm of each game. It makes them unique and offers funny moments of getting yourself into a glitchy situation that others may never experience. Sell, sell, sell. Now, when BDSP came out and that game was broken as shit, that was funny. That was fun. However, if we're including in graphical problems the lag of Gen 7, the insane lag of Pokemon Scarlet Violet, no. That's no. Listen, there are some fun glitches. Those are good, but like performance issues, which I would lump into graphical problems, that's a sell. No, that's no. Personally, no. Sell that. @BerryPatches_. The new games are not too easy. You just grew up playing Pokemon. If you want to self-impose difficulty for yourself, such as no items in battle, no looking things up, not switching Pokemon out, then just do that. It's rated E for a reason. Ooh, I had to... This one I thought a lot about, actually, before recording, and I'm actually gonna have to sell that take. I'm so sorry, Barry. I just realized I picked so many takes that I'm selling. That was not the intention. I just kind of picked them at random. But anyway, yeah, I would sell that take. And it's for this reason. In recent Pokemon games, Pokemon has taken away options to give us control over our playthrough. So, for example, in Gen 8, they got rid of the EXP share as a toggleable option. You just have the EXP share on your entire team and you don't have a choice. And in Gen 9, they got rid of set mode. And at least the good news is with set mode, you can just never switch out. But I feel like taking away options that are just literally a toggle, I feel like that is getting too easy. I feel like that's making the game too babyified. And then to go a layer deeper, with Gen 5, they had challenge mode, which is an entirely separate game mode. And I think it's really cool to see what Game Freak does when they sort of let themselves have more difficulty when it's in their control. So all that to say that I absolutely agree that, you know, some Pokemon fans maybe have too high of an expectation of like, I want a really hard Pokemon game. There's definitely something to be said for like just making your own challenge. And I think Pokemon has been on a slippery slope of taking away options for us. All right, next up, we have from Taylor Plays, who says, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is the best spin-off series. Fight me. Wow, you know, a year ago, I would have sold that take so hard. But since then, I've played and beaten every Mystery Dungeon game. So I am sorry, Pokemon Ranger, but I'm gonna buy that take. Mystery Dungeon is so good. I really loved all of them. Even Gates to Infinity. I quite liked Gates to Infinity. It might not be my least favorite even. I love all of them. They're all so good. They have so much charm. The music is fantastic. The story is so good. The mechanics can be a little bit frustrating, and I have my issues with the Mystery Dungeon games. But overall, they are absolutely fantastic. And I don't even know if that is all that hot of a take. But I love Mystery Dungeon, and I will never hesitate to just talk about how much I love it, just like every other Mystery Dungeon fan. Wow, this is a hot take from Tony TGL1992 on Twitter. Swish still looks visually better than PLA and Scarlet Violet. I'm like trying to see like the lens to view this through, and I can see like a perspective where that would be the case. You know, Swish runs way better frame rate wise than Scarvi, and the color palette of Swish is generally a lot better than PLA, which has a lot of dull colors and a lot of muted colors. However, I'm gonna sell this take. PLA does a lot of things right from just a color design perspective, in my opinion. For all its muted colors, it has a beautiful starry night. The lakes and the water really just looks beautiful. The expressions of the Pokemon, I feel like, are part of the visual experience, and I think they did a really good job with that. And as far as Scarvi goes, I think something to give Scarvi a lot of really good credit for is really enhancing a lot of Pokemon designs. You know, you have Pokemon like Scizor now that they have like a sheen, a glow to them. You know, it looks like actual shiny metal, and they did that for a lot of steel types. You have Pokemon like Ursaring who have completely new textures now. It looks like there's actual fur on an Ursaring, and I love that. I think this take seems really hot, and I'm gonna sell it. I'm selling the take, but I don't think it's as hot of a take as some of you may think. All right, let's do one more. Let's finish strong with a hot take from Momo, who says, hot take, Eevee is just as good unevolved as any of its evolutions. I'm gonna buy that take. You know, it's a little bit of a stretch, but I'll tell you what, the partner Eevee that you get in Pokemon Let's Go Eevee is so good to the point that in the speed run, we actually used the Eevee for a very long time. The partner Eevee is buffed stats. Its signature moves are lovely. They're very, very good. And I know that that's only in Let's Go, and you know, that's kind of niche, but may I raise to you, shiny Eevee looks pretty good. And may I raise to you, most importantly, that Eevee's adorable. And you know, not everything is just based off of strength. We're not always playing Pokemon just for the challenge. You know, we want cute Pokemon. We want Pokemon that are fun to use. And hey, you can absolutely use that Eevee and dress it up in Let's Go Eevee. You know, like, that's fun. You know, what does it mean to be good? There's more than one definition, right? I'll buy that take. Why not? And with that, that is the end of this episode of Pokemon Buy and Sell. You guys want to watch more of this? Do you guys want some more hot takes? If so, then leave a hot take in the comment section. I want to see some unique hot takes or bold predictions. It's hot takes and bold predictions. In the comments, I'll pick the best ones for our next episode of this series. And yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Go watch another video. Go do it.